guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Roblox with V. So today's video is kind of just a yap sesh. I'm basically just going to be giving my ideas on what I think should come for the future Bloxburg updates of 2025. I just wanted to make it clear, I'm not saying Bloxburg is obligated to add any of these, nor am I saying Bloxburg will be adding any of these, just because I'm not on the Bloxburg creative team. Now that is said, I think we should get started. My main ideas to do with the movie theater are to make it more interactive, so maybe they should add a bit of dialogue to the security guards so we could speak to them. Like, obviously they're still NPCs, but that would be super cool. They could also make it a job to be a security guard or like a limo driver, and we could have these movie stars actually come out of the limos at certain times of day. They could also make being paparazzi into a job, or they could at least make the paparazzi a bit more interactive. Speaking of jobs and interactive NPCs, I feel like we should make this woman over here a bit more interactive. Maybe be able to buy show tickets from her, and also to be able to work as someone who sells tickets. I feel like this phone booth over here should also be interactive, like be able to order food here, and maybe even like make calls to people, throw parties, or send out invites for certain events at the cinema here. Like, that would be super cool. Continuing on, my next idea is actually still related to the cinema. So you notice how there's these movie posters and like the opportunity to watch movies in the cinema. However, it's all the same movie, the PNDA. Well, I really hope that Bloxburg is able to release more movies and or make the movies longer or anything. But I also had another really cool idea to do with this. So I don't know how many people have played this really cool, like, popular game from the early 2010s called Movie Star Planet. But basically, I feel like a concept from there would be a really cool concept for Bloxburg as well. Because back in the day when I used to play that game, I remember you used to be able to make movies like yourself as the player, and other players are able to watch. I feel like that would be a really cool concept for Bloxburg, especially now that we have a movie theater going on. And I feel like the movie creators could like pay a certain number of like Bloxburg money to put their movie out in theaters for a certain amount of time. We could also have like time limits on how long each movie could be, and however long you rent the theater out for could be a certain price, maybe like $50 per minute or so. And it could also be dependent on how many times you choose to play your movie. And basically, a way for the movie creators to make money back from that would be to get more people from the Bloxburg service to watch their movies, and they could earn a set amount of money back from each person that watches, and it'd be like based on how long the movie is. And the money they earn would be due to the fact that the viewer would have to pay a set amount of money to go watch a movie. I feel like this idea would definitely bring a lot of traction to the game, and also just be overall interactive and more fun, and bring back more of the Bloxburg community, like how we were all very interactive during peak COVID. But I highly doubt that this would come out, or anytime soon at least. I feel like maybe they could start off with doing it the same way the house market is, like the creator house market, and just have like certain people be able to release movies, because I know it's going to be really hard to moderate all of them and make sure no explicit content is in any of them, just because like a lot of Bloxburg players are pretty young children. My next idea is to bring back the club in Bloxburg, just because I know like a lot of role players, especially if they were role playing as a teen, they would love to like cause chaos by sneaking out and going to that. And honestly, it just doesn't have the same vibe as the movie theater, so I feel like it'd be really cool to bring the club back, but maybe make it a bit more exclusive, and like maybe put it underground or something, and have like a secret entrance to go to it maybe, and keep it like very low key, but also like very like bright and flashy once you get inside. I feel like that'd be super cool. But I highly doubt that Bloxburg is gonna bring it back, just because of the fact that Bloxburg obviously took it away for a reason. My next suggestion is something all Bloxburg players have been wanting since summer, and that's the ability to be able to make boba at home, or to have an all-season boba stand, maybe like in the empty space outside of the movie theater, so around where it's at right now. And another thing is we need to bring back Boomer, because it's called Boomer's Fireworks for a reason, and let's be honest, it just hasn't hit the same without Boomer here. I feel like Boomer was like a vital part of this game. Moving forward, I feel like PFF Supermarket needs a revamp. Maybe add like more food inside, and add more jobs inside, obviously, and maybe make it similar to how they did to the burger joints. I feel like the ability to buy a variety of groceries would be super cool. Speaking of revamping the main area, I feel like Styles Hair Studio could either just stay as a hair studio, or they could revamp it and give you the ability to do hair, makeup, nails, clothes, all the stuff. Now, moving on to green clean, I feel like there's not much you could do with green clean because you're kind of limited to a certain area where you could clean. I feel like you should be able to do the janitor job inside all the other places like Pizza Planet, the burger joint, the grocery store, and even the movie theater. I feel like those are all good places to be able to clean. I feel like they could also, to green clean, add in like laundry machines and stuff and turn it into a laundromat / janitor place. I feel like that would also be really cool. Circling back to the movie theater, I feel like we should also be able to have this as a job where we screen the movies that people want to watch. And also make it a job where you could serve people as the cashier at the movie theater. I feel like that would be super cool. Anyways, let's get back on track to Mike's Motors. I feel like here they could definitely revamp the car dealership and also make it a job where we could sell cars instead of just being able to repair them. Okay, speaking of vehicles and like me being in my train, I feel like it'd be really cool for Bloxburg to add in a train station. Like, I know they just added in trains for the winter update, but I feel like a train station and being able to work as a conductor and stuff would be super cool. Now, getting over here to the beach, I wouldn't really change much because it was recently improved, but I feel like I would totally add in a couple more flavors to Ben's ice cream, and that's about it. Now, moving on to the next place, the lumber mill. I feel like there isn't much we could do here, but I feel like if they like improve the lovely lumber, and they turn it into a factory type of thing so we could work as different jobs in the lumber mill, that would be super cool. I feel like it's a really cool concept, but I'm not really sure what they could do there. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video off here because it's just been 7-8 minutes of me yapping about my ideas for Bloxburg. I once again want to reiterate that Bloxburg most likely won't be adding any of these, but if they do, I would actually be super psyched for all of them. But I also wanted to reiterate, Bloxburg is not obligated to add any of these either. These are just my ideas on what I think would be super cool for the Bloxburg community. Anyways, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!